Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NymN's News Network. Breaking news, anyone who just typed muted Lil W in chat is predicted to have cut their life expectancy in half. And every time you do it from now, you're cutting it in half again. The only gaming news I had this week was about awesome games done quick. If you don't know, they do speedrunning for charity. And this year, they just wrapped up their AGDQ. And they raised $3.13 million for cancer research. So that's really nice of them. A total of 54,111 people contributed to this goal. So that's, yeah, well done, games done quick. Here's a bit of a shout out to the top donors are right here. Turn my cam back on. The Yeeter. So here's Games Done Quick themselves. I don't know exactly how this worked, but damn, that's a big contribution right there. So shout out to these people and many, many more for contributing to that. Cancer prevention, not research, right? Cancer prevention is where the money's going. Yes. In other news, 2019 is over, and now we can look back and see what the best, aka the safest cars of 2019 were, according to Euro NCAP. Euro NCAP. And here they are. According to them, the safest high-rated cars. For safer cars. Best in class of 2019 was Mercedes-Benz CLA for small family car, 5 stars. Subaru Forester when it comes to small off-road MPV. Audi A1 for in the super mini category. Crash. Renault Clio in the super mini category as well. So either of these are 5-star rated. And then we've got Tesla Model 3 is rated the safest, highest rated large family car in 2019. The crash damage. BMW 3 Series also racked in 5 stars in the large family car. Tesla Model X got the large off-road 5-star rating. And Tesla Model 3 also got the hybrid and electric. Who rates this shit? The Euro NCAP. So there you go, chat. Bam. Know I'm kind of cute today. Oh! Ooh! Making me all flushed. This is maybe the most... This is a game-changing discovery has been made here, okay? So the CES con, or whatever it's called, was recently. And the American company... the American toilet paper company, Charmin, has developed a robot. And what this robot does is if you run out of toilet paper, the robot brings you a new roll of toilet paper, okay? It's called the Rollbot. It uses 2 little wheels and a self-balancing system that you, for example, can find on Segways. And you call for it, you call it for help, but then you have to put a new roll on it. So it needs to be loaded up beforehand, but you know. Here's the concept that they showed off. Oh, so. I wanted it to lick my asshole. Okay. Look at him go. Little panda. Here's your toilet paper, sir. Enjoy. And then you wipe your butt in front of it and it gets fucking trauma for life. Useless? Yeah, it's useless. But it looked funny. Here is some breaking news for y'all. If you guys know who Valkyrie is, it's breaking news.
Throughout my entire life, there's always been one thing that's remained consistent. After the longest of days, sorry I'm late, I just got back from work. It's what inspired me to keep going.
Wow, she's going viral.
And through my most difficult moments, This community has always been there for me. These past few years, every aspect of my life has changed. Because of you all, I've been able to give back to others, especially those I love.
But also to the ones I hate.
You've watched me grow into the person I am today. And I'm so excited to keep moving forward. It's time for the next chapter. Are you ready for something new?
There you go, chat. Valkyrie is moving to YouTube. So even the people, this is still interesting news, even if you don't know who Valkyrie is, and if you don't, I believe she does kind of variety, but she does variety, but in the sense that she focuses on kind of one game at a time, I believe. I think she's dating Sony, by the way, the WoW guy, with the amazing apps. But anyway, this is interesting news because she's a fairly big streamer. She's a bigger streamer than I am. And she is, you know, moving. So the great purge of Twitch, if you will, it's not over yet. That's why this is interesting news, even if you don't know who she is. There might be more streamers going to YouTube, to Facebook, to Mixer. Who knows? As a matter of fact, tomorrow I am going to be playing Dark Souls. So let's look forward to that. Okay. All right, I'll wrap up the tech news now with a final little thing from CES as well. This is from Samsung. It's from their development department called C-Lab. They usually show experimental products. They don't always make it to the market, but sometimes they look promising and interesting. This one looks promising and interesting. It's not the first time we see this type of tech, but if they manage to implement it, this might actually be a useful feature for phones and tablets to a certain extent, for once. And it is something they call selfie type. Dum dum. Transparent keyboard. So the phone analyzes where your fingers are pressing, and then that's supposed to be you typing. It's annoying though, you have to always have some kind of a stand for your phone with you, huh? You can put that in the case, I guess. Literally useless for this though, because just get one of those iPad keyboards. What's the point? Because you can type a lot faster. Why not use a computer? Okay, you boomers. Why not click on the keyboard on the screen? Because it's fucking harder and slower? What do you mean? You have to learn the keyboard? I'm assuming it's like a QWERTY keyboard. Help mods. Alright. Let me see. You know what? It wouldn't be NymN's News Network without a couple of trailers. This one's not really a trailer as much as it is just a teaser. It's a teaser for Westworld Season 3. It comes out the 15th of March, 2020. Let's hope it's better than Season 2, because Season 1 was really good, so I don't want this one to go the way of Game of Thrones. Here's the teaser for Season 3. Zootopia. Nope, haven't watched it.
We are in the middle of a war. No one knows it's happened yet, or that it's already been lost. For the most part, humanity has been a miserable little band of thugs stumbling from one catastrophe to the next. Our history is like the ravings of lunatics. Chaos. But we've changed that.
We've
For the
changed.
first time, history has an author, a system. And up until very recently, the system was working. But there's someone we haven't accounted for. You?
Not me. Okay, there you go. Someone wrote Nam World. I don't know why, but I found that hilarious. Who here likes sharks? Here's a short little video. This occurred in New Zealand, Great Barrier Island, January 11th. This is a bit of drone footage showing a mass shark sighting in the shallow waters of the Great Barrier Island, 90 kilometers from Auckland City. The sharks were sighted basking in the sun close to the shore at a popular swimming beach. The footage was taken by teenager Zach Judkins, who noticed the sharks when he was out snorkeling in the bay. He used a drone to film the water and was shocked to discover the incredibly large amount of sharks that had been in the water nearby at the time of him snorkeling. So people are swimming around not too far away from this. Granted, sharks aren't usually that dangerous for humans, but we do hear every once in a while of them attacking us. This is what it looked like. That's a lot of sharks, chat. Anyone feel like going swimming? Sharks don't attack people. So most of the shark attacks against people that happen are sharks thinking that the human is something else. For example, a surfer lying on a surfboard and his arms and legs extended makes him look a bit like a turtle. That's why usually you don't hear about a shark killing someone, but you hear about a shark attacking someone. Because they take a bite and then they're like, ew, what's this? At least that's from what I've heard. Tesla sued Top Gear twice when they said their old roadster was shit, and they'd lost both cases. Oh. Sharks eat seal. Blue seal. These are white tips. They actually do attack people, says Coffee Beans. Well, remind me not to go swimming in New Zealand then. Rest in pepperonis. There's a lot of sharkies. All right. How long is this? Oh, it's over. It's all ogre for us. I barely ever go swimming in the ocean. I like a pool. I like a nice small pool where I can just float around, listen to like an audiobook, and just chill in the sun. And then I also can hire a pool guy that I can bang without my husband knowing. A man has appeared in court in Bavaria, charged with scratching more than 600 cars. Police had to set up a special unit to investigate complaints. And they said they caught him in the act after a tip-off. So this guy is 26-year-old man appeared in court in German city Schweinfurt. And he caused damage to hundreds of cars by scratching their paintwork. They believe he's been doing this between... it says in 2018. Oh, so he appeared in court now for it, doing it in 2018. That makes sense. Okay, I was like, why is this news? He used this sharp object to scratch at least 642 different vehicles, and the amount of damage caused was estimated to be just over $1 million US. Can you imagine? And the arrest was made early in the morning when a 24-year-old woman told police she heard of the sound of scratching. She glanced out the window, saw that she said that she had seen an individual on the other side of the street going from car to car. He made the same hand movement as he went from vehicle to vehicle, scratching them as he went along. It looked as though he was very experienced. But why? Explain why? I don't know. My dad's car got affected. Is that true? Hi there, Callie Angie. Explain. I don't know why he did it. Maybe he hated cars. Maybe he hated people who owned cars. Maybe he was jealous of their cars. Maybe he got like some kind of satisfaction from the sound or the thrill of it. In other strange news, deputies in Florida responded to a home because shouts were heard by the neighbors. They heard someone screaming and being, "Help, let me out, let me out." Let's see what it was. So the neighbors called the cops after hearing this. Here are the cops.
Rambo. I'll bring out the screamer to you. Stay in there.
It's a lot of cops. A doggy. Fucking hell. There it is. It's a parrot.
Rambo. He's the boys in green. Oh my gosh,
Shut up, dogs. Rambo. But then that begs the question, where or how did this parrot learn to imitate the sound of a woman screaming for help?
Rambo. Hi. Hello. Hi.
From the movie Rambo. Basically snitching on him.
No problem. No worries.
Bye, Ossifer. What if he got this bird as a cover-up? He put the bird next to his screaming victim. The bird imitates the victim. Then whenever the bird, did I say bird? The bird imitates the victim. If the cops ever show up, bring out the bird to have it just do it. It's the perfect crime. Hi there, Spice P4.
Jay. Yeah.
I think that phrase now is going to get clipped, and then that Airbnb AI that I talked about before is going to find that, and I'm not going to be allowed to rent an Airbnb in the future. You know what? Let's look at what Digital Meme Productions has in store for us. Here's one from Laden, and it's called Straight Line, which is a little special segment, special news report of NymN's News Network. So I have not watched this. Check it out. Mr. Abbott, thank you for the 19 months and welcome back.
Good day. On the debut of this show, we went on the road to talk with the infamous hacker that replaced Forsen with an AI around 1 year ago.
Oh my.
Leaked some Google Docs that made people go transparent, and most recently he rigged the NYM New Year Awards Streamer of the Year poll. A note for our audience. Our interviewee will remain anonymous during this interview. Good day, Mr. Should I call you Mr.? So, what exactly were your actions in this recent event that caused a massive incident of frozen bags melting worldwide?
Yo. Good fucking morning. I saw that the voting was being done in Google Forms, and since I have quite a bit of experience on it, like leaking Google Docs, this job was quite easy. When the voting started, since it was a very small streamer doing the event, the number of votes was really low. And I noticed my favorite streamer wasn't winning the poll, so what I did was use all my bot accounts. And I managed to increase the votes on the streamer I wanted by 4,000%. But this was a lot harder than I thought. No matter how much I slammed my desk, I could never catch up.
Damn.
And this was my first L ever, but I guess it was just another L for my boss.
Oh.
But I won't fail again. Not on my new project. Goodbye, NymN.
Haha. All right then. We're back. Guys, it's just me. Nothing's changed. I'm right here, guys. Let's continue the news network, shall we? January 3rd, a Utah man who bought a McDonald's hamburger for presentations on enzymes said the burger is now more than 20 years old. I must send it over to Channel 2 News for this one.
I guess you like my world's oldest hamburger.
Utah David Whipple has kept this hamburger in this hamburger tin since, get this, the 1990s.
July 7th, 1999.
I'll tell people about it, and they're shocked. They're surprised. They want to see pictures.
So how long ago does 1999 feel?
It depends upon what the meaning of the word is.
Yeah. President Clinton had just survived being impeached.
Yeah.
Believe. And the first Star Wars prequel was the #1 movie.
And I bought a hamburger, McDonald's hamburger. I think it was 79 cents in Logan, Utah.
That begs the question, David, why in the world would someone keep a hamburger for more than 20 years?
Okay, so the story goes, I had a hamburger that I was using to show people about how things deteriorate. I carried it around for about a month at a couple of demonstrations.
One right there.
And then I got stuck in a coat pocket. The coat got thrown in the back of my van, and I guess it just got hung up in our closet in Logan. Subsequently, we moved from Logan to St. George, Utah, and it stayed there for a couple of years. I think my wife was giving the coat away or something and found it.
Well, how about reaching into your coat pocket and finding an old hamburger that's 14 years old?
That was back in 2013 when we first introduced you to David and his ancient burger right here on 2 News. Our YouTube video of the news story went viral with nearly 10 million views.
Whoa.
Since then, David has kept this burger in its tin and hasn't opened it until now.
All right. I have no idea. Maybe it's turned to dust. There's the sack that it came in. That was the wrapper it was in. And that's disintegrating more than the hamburger is, probably. There it is. My gosh.
How much to eat it, chat?
It hasn't changed. The pickle's the only thing that's disintegrated. This is actually the receipt. I had to put it in plastic. It was just going to be gone. Do you want to smell it?
That's usually a no from me, but this burger had only a faint smell of
cardboard.
Cardboard, yeah.
That hamburger is 20 years old.
Yeah.
What's your reaction to seeing it like this?
Scary. It's a real conundrum.
It's just crazy. I mean, it looks like you could just heat this up in the microwave and just eat it. I mean, you'd probably die.
Good thing you keep it in a little sarcophagus because you got the King Tut of hamburgers here. It dried so fast that there was no way that the bacteria or mold could grow into it and make it nasty.
That makes keeping a hamburger for 20 years a little easier. That and maybe some money.
That's $1 million hamburger right there. I don't know, maybe the Smithsonian ought to keep this.
No word just yet on the burger's worth.
I'm a
David
pickle.
hopes it's gone up from the 79 cents he paid for it at a Logan, Utah McDonald's more than 20 years ago.
Yo.
I keep thinking somebody's going to offer me a lot of money for this and I can retire. Till then.
From Heber City, Adam Forgy, 2 News.
Guys, invest in hamburgers. That's how you get your pension. Just buy old hamburgers and sell them. I feel like there's a lot of people collecting McDonald's burgers out there. I'm not sure you can sell them for that much.
Michael, I've known you since you were a child. You're a gift. You always have. If there's an answer to the disease, you'll find it.
That's the guy from Chernobyl.
I should have died years ago. Why am I still here if not to fix this? I have a rare blood disease, and I'm running out of time. This could be my last chance.
You're up to something. What is it?
It's not exactly legal.
I want to see you get hurt more than you already
Hugbees?
have.
This would be a cure.
What about Hugbees? Is there a new one?
At what cost?
I like that bass note. Take that, stupid window.
Michael. What's happening?
I went from dying to feeling more alive than ever.
Nice.
Increased strength and speed. The ability to use echolocation. And an overpowering urge to consume blood.
The fucking Furilis movie soundtrack.
How far are we allowed to go? to fix something
Yo!
that's broken.
Doctor Who.
Until the remedy is worse than the disease.
No, no. So it's what, about a vampire? And we just...
Michael Morbius. Got tired of doing the whole good guy thing, huh? What's up, Doc?
It's Batman! We just basically saw the movie. Well, I saved you some time. You know what? This would make sense that Jared Leto plays a vampire, because Jared Leto is a vampire in real life as well. And that's why he doesn't age. Okay, let's move on, shall we? Chat into record of the week. The record of the week is the longest continuous vocal note. Okay? This guy has to beat their world record of 1 minute and 52 seconds. How long do you guys think that he manages to hold one note? Like, ah, like that. Place your bet now. And here it is. His name is Richard Fink 4. His lungs must be huge. Should I speed this video up? For this record title, Richard cannot use circular breathing and so must beat the record in a single breath. Right. What's circular breathing actually? Is that like if you would start inhaling and making the sound maybe? Or is it... Some people know how to blow out and breathe in at the same time. Trumpet players know how to do that. The video is looped. This is an official attempt, so out of camera there are official Guinness people watching. Placement. Fuck, I'm looking for a video. I can't remember it. Whatever. Ah! Woo! He did it. 2 minutes and 1.07 seconds. New longest record. Good job, man. Things that happened to Forsen during Forsen's way to the top in Jump King. Little summary video, I guess, of Frozen's Jump King experience. Wait, you changed the guy.
You all know Forsen boys wake up with Forsen and go to sleep with Forsen. So, here is an update on what you could have done during the days he streamed Jump King DLC, and some other important news. During the time he played the game, approximately 3,326,400 people died around the world. And 7,920,000 babies were born. You could have watched the entire fight until Forsen gives up against Solgren 34 times. Meanwhile, wildfires in Australia killed 500 million animals.
Aww.
Trump is being impeached.
You are fake news.
You could have watched the video of Bulldog finishing Jump King 24 times. We are now in a new year. Not a new decade, you fucking Pepegas. The new decade starts in 2021.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Marijuana became legal in Illinois. There was 16 hours of train wrecks intro. You could have watched all the Lord of the Rings trilogy extended movies 44 times.
Holy shit.
And during that time World War III started, and you watching this, you are drafted for the war.
God bless America and have a good day.
Nice TTS. Holy shit. You could watch Bulldog finish the game in 24 times during the time. But that was not the DLC, right? Still pretty crazy, though. Good one, Laden. I liked it. Send link. Okay, so quick shout out actually to the guys then. So most of the videos you guys see during the News Network is created by the same guys who worked on the New Year's show. They're called Digital Meme Productions at Digital Meme Prod on Twitter. Mr. Pancake TV is the guy behind holding the team together. He's probably in chat right now. And they have a YouTube channel. Just search for Digital Meme Productions on YouTube. A lot of the videos you see featured on this show end up there if they're not being posted by me.